In other news tonight, turn in your notice or you could be left behind. That's the message from Chattanooga's mayor-elect to some of the people in the city's top jobs.
That's right. Today is the deadline laid down by Mayor-elect Andy Berke for those officials, including Police Chief Bobby Dodd, to resign from his position and reapply with the new administration. News Channel 9's Kyra Rogers joins us now with the latest on the city's transition. Kyra.
Latricia Calvin, Mayor-elect Andy Berke told me last night about his desire to have these officials step down. He says it's typical for the change of administration. Several key officials could be packing up and moving out of their Chattanooga authority roles after Mayor-elect Andy Berke's call to have them turn in their resignations today. Among those asked to resign, City Attorney Mike McMahan, Police Chief Bobby Dodd, and Fire Chief Randy Parker, but he's already eligible for retirement.
One thing that I've been thinking a lot about.
Berke didn't return our calls today, but at his public forum education last night, we asked him his reason for the requests.
A typical part of a transition process is to ask people to resign so that we can make sure that the best people are in city government.
We wanted to know if this tactic was indeed a common one. Mayor Ron Littlefield's spokesperson Richard Beeland agreed it is a frequent tactic, but says Littlefield didn't do it when he moved into office. We took it to the streets of downtown Chattanooga to find out what citizens think of the transition.
I don't know if that would be the best thing to do. I don't know if that's what the past mayors have done. But Mr. Berke, he was elected, so he's allowed to do whatever he wants, and if that's what he feels like is best, that's probably what should happen.
Whether it's getting rid of one person, two person, three people, or everybody, I think that you need to take the necessary steps to move toward change.
Luke Bowling says his biggest concern for the community is violence, and he says it's time for the people to not fear certain areas of town, and this current crew isn't cutting it.
Everything in me wants to say yes. Everything in me wants to say I'm sure they've done their job. I'm sure they've done a great job. But at the same time, if they have, I haven't seen much of the outcome.
We reached out to several of the public officials today who Berke asked to turn in their notice. No one called us back.